Hello everyone, so it's con season and I already went one and I'm gonna go to another one next week in London and I'm thinking of doing a vlog about it, but I'm still not sure. I'm gonna think about it, see how I feel about it, because when I'm at a con I like to enjoy myself and probably I'll forget about vlogging. I didn't vlog Iberanime because honestly I didn't feel like it. But my friend did, so I'm gonna add their username on my description so that if they post it, it will be there and I'll appear on it because we spent a day together. So yeah, first of all, my first tip is please take a shower the day before or on the day of the con and use deodorant because you will probably sweat. You'll spend the whole day on your feet and it's always good to be clean. Plus, not to be rude, but conventions are known for not smelling that great because sometimes people don't use deodorant. And I've experienced that firsthand. So yeah, even MCM puts a take deodorant on one of their things to take. I thought it was so funny. But yeah, I really recommend taking a shower and using deodorant. Another thing is that if you don't want to spend too much money at the convention, if you're on a budget or something like that, bring food because convention food is expensive. Unless there's like a supermarket near that's like has like cheaper food, then you can go there. I sometimes do that when the con is near a supermarket. I just go and buy some pastries or something like that that's cheaper, or I bring from home. Uh, Speaking about food, you should totally bring water. Yeah, obviously. You're gonna be on your feet all day, you're gonna be tired, and some conventions, the water is pretty expensive. So, bring water, stay hydrated, drink water. Even though I always forget to bring it. Next week, I'll be sure I will bring the water. I promised myself. Also, why am I wearing this? It's not even on. Anyways, yeah, bring water. This one is a little bit more serious. So, if you ever feel uncomfortable and someone's being a creep and you don't know what to do, go to someone that works at the convention, talk to them, tell them what happens, or you can approach a group of people or cosplayers and be like, hey, I feel uncomfortable, this person is making me feel uncomfortable, they're following me or they're being creepy, and usually, hopefully, they will let you stay with them for a little bit. That happened to me one time. This girl was not at the convention, but like at a meet. Uh, this girl was being kind of stalkish by another one. They were both cosplayers. So my friend was like, "Oh, can you take care of her to my group?" This other girl's being like kind of creepy to her, and she's feeling uncomfortable. So I went to grab her when I saw that the other girl was gonna approach her, and I was like, "Haha, come here to our group, la la la!" And I grabbed her and I took her to our group. But then the other girl followed us, so I stayed besides the girl that needed help, in between her and the other girl. And I was being very like protective, like, haha, stay near me. And the other girl was like, oh, are you jealous of me? And I was like, no. Anyways, yeah, that was the whole thing. So beware of the creeps. Stay safe, please. Another thing, this is for like what not to do with cosplayers. Do not touch the cosplayers without consent. Remember, cosplay is not consent. Not touch the wig, the props, the costumes, hugging. Don't do it without asking, especially because some props and wigs and like costume might get ruined, especially the props, because like they can break easily, and some of the costumes are made by them, and even if they're bots, cosplays are expensive, like expensive. I think every cosplayer is aware of that, like it is an expensive hobby. So about photographers, be careful with some photographers. Some are really nice. Some photographers will approach you and take pictures of you and show it to you, and it will be very cool. And most of the times they're gonna be really nice and really chill. And I've had good experiences with photographers. But I've also had bad experiences with photographers, and the bad experience was actually at my second time I was cosplaying. Yeah. So what happened was like, I seem like a lot. I wonder how many times I've said it in this video. So what happened was, I was wearing kind of a revealing outfit. I don't remember the name of the girl. Lucy? I think it was Lucy. I haven't watched that anime in years. I completely forgot about it. Like, it's been so many years. So yeah, I was cosplaying her, and I was wearing a revealing outfit. I was wearing like shorts made out of like those things you put on your arms, but then I made it look like a skirt, but there were shorts underneath, you know. And I wore a top made of that too. And I actually painted my hair because I didn't have a wig. That's how old it is. So yeah, some photographer asked to take pictures of me, and I said yes. And then another photographer joined, and I was feeling uncomfortable. And then like another one joined, but I think he asked. And he was the only photographer that didn't make me feel uncomfortable. The other two, the vibe was off. I don't know. I didn't like it. I felt so super uncomfortable, and I don't know where I got the courage, because at the time I had no courage. I asked them to see the photos, and I saw the photos. At least one of them. I think two of them, yeah. And you can like, I was wearing shorts, but it kind of looked like were like pant shots, even though it was shorts, but still kind of looked like that. So I was like, can you delete these pictures? And they were like, oh, okay, and they deleted it. But like, I said like a lot, god damn it, I have to stop doing that. But yeah, it wasn't fun. So what I'm trying to say, the other one, the third one, super chill, good pictures, 10 out of 10. So yeah, where was I? Yes. So be careful with photographers, and if you feel like something is off, ask to see the pictures, and do not be afraid to ask them to delete some pictures if you feel like you don't like them. Even if you just don't like how you look, just ask to delete the pictures, you know? But yeah, you should always ask to look at it. On the topic of photographers, it's unfortunately pretty common to have people take pictures of you while you're eating, resting, basically without your consent. If people like take pictures of you and you're like obviously not feeling yourself, not in the mood, or just you don't want them to take pictures of you in that position, lighting and stuff like that, you can always turn around and avoid it, or just call them out. This happened to me once too. I was at Comic Con in Portugal, and I was wearing Nico from League of Legends, and this photographer was taking pictures of me, and photographer, no, like a normal person, was taking pictures of me, and I turned around and he kept taking pictures. I was like, oh, can you stop that? Like, you have to ask for consent. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, like, do you want a picture? And he was like, yes, and we took a picture together. So yeah, don't be afraid to like speak out, or if you don't feel comfortable with that, which I completely understand, because how do you say the word? Confrontation is also can be like scary, so just stay safe and just don't be afraid to just turn your head around and just put your hands and, you know, not let them take pictures of you. So this one is especially for photographers. You should always bring, not always, but I recommend you to bring like bobby pins, safety pins, if possible a hot glue gun, hairspray, and a hairbrush. That's also important. But like, I understand if you don't want to take a big bag of stuff and you just want to take a small bag and not take a lot of stuff. Most places, I think, I'm not sure, but some of the places I went, they have like an SOS cosplay, which they usually have glue gun and stuff to repair your cosplay. So if you don't want to take more bigger stuff, you can always check to see if that exists in your convention. Another thing I recommend is taking a bag, a bigger one, at least medium, so that you can put your food, your water, and your merch. Unless you want to carry your merch in another bag in case they give it to you, but at least I recommend taking like a bigger bag just in case, like a school bag or something like this big, you know. But if you don't want to, that's also fine. It's a personal choice, preference of mine. One place I completely recommend you to visit, and which is my favorite place at the con, it's the Artist Alley. I love the Artist Alley. It's full of amazing artists and talented people. It has like the cutest charms and pins and stickers. I love it. Like, you can see my wall. Like, that wall is full of stickers from the Artist Alleys, and I'll buy more next week. But yeah, also be careful of stolen art. Unfortunately, I've seen it sometimes at cons, like most of them, probably all of them. People stealing art or stealing or buying stuff from AliExpress and selling it on the Artist Alley, which kind of sucks because it's supposed to be for artists to show their art and sell stuff, not for people stealing their art and selling stuff from AliExpress. Just doesn't make sense, and the fact that conventions let that happen sucks big time. But yeah, be careful. Most importantly of all is to have fun. Like, enjoy your con, especially if it's your first con. Like, look around, have fun. I really recommend going with your friends. I mean, you can go alone, but like with friends is always like another thing. I once went alone for convention, just look around. It's just, personally, I prefer with friends. But yeah, if you just prefer to chill and walk around alone, that's also fine. Just do your thing, have fun, make good memories. If you want, buy merch, buy stickers, art, have fun, enjoy yourself, stay safe. And one of the last I stumble a lot in my words. Sorry about that. But yeah, as I was saying, if possible, this also applies to cosplayers who wear like uncomfortable shoes, or like just for people who are gonna wear like uncomfortable shoes. Maybe take a pair of comfortable shoes, and so that when your feet hurt or at the end when you are gonna go home, you can wear those shoes. And if you're like, oh, but I wanna take the shoes around with me all day, valid, completely valid. And my opinion would be, put them, I don't know if you like, I don't think all conventions have it, because I went to one big convention and they didn't have this, and I thought, well, like, what the hell, that makes no sense. Which was, I don't know how you say it in English, but it's a specific place, like it has a counter, and you go, you pay like 1-2 euros, you give them your stuff, they give you like a number, and they keep your stuff until you go back and give them, and they give you back your stuff. So yeah, that's usually what I would tell you to do, just give them your stuff. But if you don't have that at your con, well, I completely understand not wanting to carry around your shoes, because I wouldn't either. I'm not gonna, like, I'm gonna go to next week, I'm gonna wear like heels, and it's probably gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, and I'm not taking comfortable shoes. Maybe I should take comfortable shoes. I'm gonna think about it. But yeah, this is the video. I hope it was a little bit helpful. I'm not sure. See you.